Werewolf here. Either you have a lockdown or you don't. Diseases do not care about your political persuasion. The intent of your protest matters not. For months, Governor Andrew Cuomo, who, with his brother Chris, are members of the emerging government media complex, have been telling us that blacks and minorities are the ones most affected by COVID-19 84, and we were told by him no gatherings of more than 10 people. And now all of a sudden he champions these Black Lives Matter protests, as if there's no way the protesters could possibly contract and spread corona. While the rioters among them trashed and cleaned out Fifth Avenue as well as many locally owned shops that will never be seen again. Kids overseas at the Nike sweatshops are going to have to put in some overtime to make up for all the stolen shoes that were stolen in the name of justice. And yet Cuomo keeps touting that they're mostly peaceful protesters. Yeah, I'm sure it's the Karens out there that are flipping over cop cars and setting things on fire. Now, Cuomo's reasoning is, well, police brutality kills more blacks than COVID does. So therefore, they can protest. But why now, and why all of a sudden? Well, police brutality has been going on for a very long time. And what did the riots of any given year, say 2014, actually accomplish? In the end, you'll have more damaged property and more cases of corona. You know, you'd think that in this era there could be a more creative and proactive way of making a political statement. No, Cuomo is using the protesters for what he thinks will be his own political gain. They are merely chess pieces on the chessboard, and the cops are his scapegoat, if that's not obvious to you by this point. To add insult to injury, King Cuomo posts this picture of people partying in New York City with the line, "Don't make me come down there." So, what if I went down there with a sign that says, "Werewolf Lives Matter"? Would that now technically make this a protest? Is he going to send his brother Chris to yell at people? Meanwhile, small businesses owners suffer. Law-abiding, social distancing citizens are treated as second-class citizens. Meanwhile, lawyer Andrew Cuomo selectively chooses who is allowed to assemble and who isn't. COVID cases will go up, and you'll be further imprisoned by further lockdowns. There is a line from the film Citizen Kane that goes something to the effect of, your working man is going to one day demand something as his right, not as your gift. Well, until next time, life, liberty, and the pursuit of